You're not going to believe this, but I have a message for my congressman and the rest of them, too. Y'all are not banning TikTok for our safety. No, you're not. You originally started to ban this because Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg didn't like how strong TikTok was coming on. TikTok Shop is outselling everyone. We're posting on TikTok because of the freedoms. Since then, Zuckerberg has gotten on every podcast who would give him a moment's time, telling him that his words, quote, the Biden administration forced him, threatened him, and were bullying him. Those were his words. I am only repeating what Mark Zuckerberg said. And he now is claiming to be a victim of this. He's not. He was one of the founding fathers of this damn problem. And Bezos and Amazon they got their panties in a twist because TikTok Shop were getting better deals, better prices, better shipping, faster quality products. We're kicking Amazon's ass. That's the other problem. That was the two catalysts for getting this banned. The third catalyst was the politicians who just could not tell us a bunch of lies. Remember the guy Jeff? Remember him? That jackass out of he's from the Carolinas, who was doing all the double talk and on TikTok, and we called him out. And over on the other platforms, meta platforms, you couldn't call anybody out on their lies. And they don't like that. They don't like that. They don't like that we know what's going on. They don't like that we have a voice and there's no one censoring us. That is the reason that they put this ban in place originally. It wasn't about protecting our information. But what they don't know, or they haven't taken into consideration until this week, was that we, the TikTok users, we're petty. We're petty. That means, for example, the guy at work who never contributes to the coffee fund, but he uses all the creamer and all the sugar, and he never contributes. He doesn't put $1 or $2 into the coffee fund so we can buy more stuff for the office, so we can have free coffee at work, or not free because we all donated a couple of dollars to the office secretary and said, hey, here's my couple of bucks to restock the coffee machine with the pods, restock it with the creamer, with the this and with the that, right? That guy that never does that. We all told each other that we were fixing to cure him of his bullshit. So we filled the creamer thing, we filled it with salt. The sugar, we dumped all the sugar out, put it in a different container in a cup and hid it in the office. And we filled that sugar with salt. And then all day, all week, the guy pissed and moaned about, somebody put salt in that. Someone change it. No, you go buy a new one and change it, because we're tired of you riding like that for free, and we're all supporting you and your damn coffee habit, right? We want him to contribute $2 a week to the coffee fund, and he didn't. So we band together and quietly acted like we didn't know who put salt in it, but it was us. It was all of us, not one of us, all of us, because we knew where the sugar really was. And we really knew where the creamer really was. Our coffee was damn fine. So we're that kind of petty. That's who we are here on TikTok. So, keeping that story in line, we all downloaded Rednote, which is a Chinese app, which is something between Pinterest and TikTok. It's something between the two. It has the algorithm. It has the little tools so we can do the music and the videos and the filters and all that. And we downloaded Rednote, which is it's the Chinese version of TikTok. And it's directly owned and based in TikTok. The language on it is Mandarin. And we're all on there acting a fool now. I'm hoping that the powers that be put a stop to this. At the very least, we get the 240-day hold on TikTok. And I have faith that no matter what happens, it's going to be okay. But y'all, TikTok has meant so much to me because of my friends on here. I have all these friends. I don't think of any of you as a follower. I think of you as my friends. I do these lives. You guys encourage me and my nonsense. You know, hey, hang in there, girlfriend, when I get down. And you guys cheer me on when I go on a bad date and go, okay, we're going to brush it off. We still have hope. You give me good, solid advice. I've had a jewelry business for 7 years, and I've been able to expand my jewelry business into a full-on boutique of everything, household. I bought a fucking TikTok house. I have a TikTok house in Alabama just months ago. No one's going to come and take my house, but I bought this house. I completely furnished it. Those chairs over there. The bed in my room, the carpets, the motion bed, the desk for my office, and my easel for my paintings, my little shop room, my bathroom, my shower curtain, my carpet, my floor mat, my skincare, my coffee table, my entertainment center, I have furnished this complete house with my TikTok shop. Everything that I just showed you, you can buy in my TikTok shop, minus the televisions and refrigerators. You can buy everything else, the drapes, everything. I get my laundry detergent through my TikTok shop. I get my skincare. I get my soap. I get my shampoo. I get everything through my TikTok shop. So not only have I furnished it with everything TikTok, I call this my TikTok house. And I'm heartsick that I'm not going to be able to share all these beautiful things on TikTok if this ban happens. And I'm ashamed of these politicians. Yes, I want them to step in and save it now. But I am very amazed at the politicians that are stepping up, scrambling now, because they know there's going to be consequences. There's going to be consequences because all of us are not going to forget their role that they played in this TikTok ban. And we will punish them by not voting for them and talking shit about them everywhere. And that is the reason that they originally wanted to ban TikTok, was because they didn't want us sharing our thoughts with each other. They wanted to control it. Now, Zuckerberg had gone public. He's gone public on several podcasts and said out of his own mouth that the Biden administration forced him to remove posts that were not pro of their narrative and other things. Now, I'm not saying it's just Biden. I mean, both sides of the aisle has done shit they shouldn't have. But that's how this TikTok ban got started rolling, was they didn't want us sharing our opinion. They wanted to be able to control what we told, what our opinions were. If they didn't like our opinion, they wanted Zuckerberg to take it down. And here's the magic, he did. So I don't feel like, oh, poor him, F him. I'm not going to a Meta platform, not for nothing. Now, I originally started my jewelry business on Facebook, and I was very successful at it. And then one during the pandemic, I started, I downloaded the TikTok app, and I made a video. My very first video was me driving back. I was in the passenger seat, driving back from Las Vegas to Colorado Springs, and my daughter's driving through those mountains, and my first video was me driving through one of those tunnels in the mountain. That changed my life. That first video changed my life for the better. And I'm heartsick thinking that we might not have TikTok next week.